Hi class, this is going to be your push-up routine. Just do your best, and I'm going to show you how to modify. So if you don't have to modify, great. If you can start out by doing everything from your toes and you have to work your way up to doing all of them from your toes eventually, so switching to from your knees, just do it correctly. Do the push-ups from your knees correctly. I'm going to show you the difference between the two. First thing I'm going to do is do just a quick warm-up, standard push-ups. So that's going to be hands shoulder width apart, set just like this, right under your shoulders. And I'll show you the standard and then the modification. So if you get tired or you just can't do any push-ups from your feet yet, do the modification. Core tight, look out about a foot in front of your face. We're gonna do 10. I'll do 5 like this, and I'll do 5 from the knees. I'm gonna switch this side, so it should look like this. Not like this. This doesn't do anything. Only like this. Try to keep your back straight line. So that was our warm-up. Now just take a few seconds, about 30 seconds, and just gonna relax, build your strength back up. That was just a warm-up, so hopefully you're not winded yet, but just relax for a minute. Next one we're gonna do is a wide out or wide fly push-up. So instead of having hands shoulder width apart like they just were, we're going to move them out and rotate our hands just a little bit. So we were here, Now we're gonna be here. All right, I'm gonna do, take 10 or 15. Try to pick a number out before you start this, and I shouldn't say 10 or 15. I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna do 10. And if I exceed it, cool. But I'm gonna make that number happen. Whether I need to stay from my toes and do it or move to my knees to finish the set, I'm gonna do 15 from here. Or, I'm sorry, 10 from here. Go at your own pace. Try not to go too fast. Notice I have just a slight pause at the top, not a huge pause, just a slight pause. If this is just too easy for you, then you can go down slowly. And if it's really too easy for you, go down slowly and come up slowly. If you want to mix that in a little bit, you can. You're going to just take a little rest now. We're going to go to close or military. So we started out here, we just did this. Now we're gonna go here. So from standard in, and we have our hands again just directly underneath our shoulders. All right, let's take a few more seconds to rest. And again, just do what you can. If you need to switch and do this set all from your knees instead of your toes, that's fine. Just do what you can. Try to push it a little bit, but do what you can. Okay, and again, pick that number out. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna do 10. So if I get too tired at 8, I'll switch to my knees to do the last couple of reps. Okay, another little break. Got a couple more sets to go. So if you're getting kind of burned out at this point, and you need to just switch to doing nothing but from your knees from here on out, that's fine. And you don't have to do 10 every time like I'm doing. And if it's too easy, you can do 15 or 20 every time. So this is really where you need to try to evaluate how difficult this is for you, and do what you can comfortably, but push it a little bit. That's where that growth happens. All right, just gonna take a few more seconds. Gonna be switching up to just standard push-ups. Got this and then another set. So, right where we started, right here. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do 10 again. And that's pretty good for a rest. All right, so standard push-ups. I'm gonna do half with for my toes, and I'll do half for my knees. Go at your own pace. So let's say I get tired there. I'm gonna switch to finishing my set, because I always finish my reps from my knees. All right. If you're still going, that's fine, go ahead. Gonna take our last little break. We're gonna finish with a harder one though. Again, if you need to do this from your knees, that's fine. If you're doing these from your toes still, good job. And we're gonna move our feet out to do this last set. So this is called a diamond push-up. So we've been keeping our hands even with our shoulders, regardless of what grip we've been doing. So standard, wide, close. But now we're gonna take that close and make it kind of extreme. If this hurts your wrists, just skip it and do the close grip again. But if it doesn't hurt your wrists, follow along with me. Gonna move our hands down farther and rotate our hands into that diamond shape. And it should be right under your chest. And then you're gonna spread your feet out for stability, and that's how you're gonna do your last set. I'm gonna do 15 to finish, okay? So I'm gonna set that number in my head, and I'm gonna do my 15, and I'm gonna feel good about that, okay? So pick your number, reach your goal, feel good about it. So one more time, set up. Wide feet. Keep that core clenched, and down. Okay, and that is our push-up routine. Good job. Take a little breather. We'll continue on to our next activity, or if this is our last activity today, we'll continue on to our cool down.